Shalom, this is GMS on and Sit Downs coming back with a lesson. First off and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and the highest honor to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Wa, Ha, Raka, Kwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of GMS for teaching us this truth. Peace and salutations to the elect out there for spreading this word of sincerity and truth all over the four corners of the earth. Today's video is going to be named Reincarnation is not always to be understood. Why do I say this? Because throughout the scriptures you are going to notice that when it speaks about reincarnation, you can see that back in the days, in the ancient times, in the times of Yahweh Shai, in the times of the prophets, in the times of the apostles, it was a known fact that not everyone understood reincarnation, man. So if you understand reincarnation, you're gonna know that these same people that didn't understand it back then are back today. Those same spirits are back today. So if you want to learn more about reincarnation, and if you want to have precepts on what reincarnation is and where you can see that reincarnation is in the scriptures, you can check it out on my page, or you just type in GMS reincarnation and you will find thousands of videos, man. Let me just, before I go into it, let me just show you real quick how Great Millstone GMS goes down, man. Because if you want to know anything, you can sit down and think about the question that you have 1,000,000 times, or you can just do this. And I didn't check this out before I spoke about this, man. I didn't check it out, but I just know how my brothers go down. I know that we in Great Millstone, we are here to push this word of sincerity and truth, man. We are here to push this truth. So I know that if I type in GMS, which stands for Great Millstone, and I type in reincarnation, and I typed it wrong, and still it comes up. It still comes up, man. Reincarnation. The apostle Tahar going in. A live stream about reincarnation. New Jersey going in. The elder Manatazak going in. The brothers of the main camp, the apostle Raka going in. Reincarnation, the apostle Gabar going in. The brothers from Milwaukee, the brothers from Chicago. There are millions of videos that Great Millstone pushed out concerning reincarnation. You see? So if you want to know anything about reincarnation, if you have any question, you can just type in Great Millstone GMS. Just type in GMS and your question, man. Let's say another question. Virgin birth. Typed it wrong again. But it's funny. Virgin birth. Breaking down virgin birth. Great Millstone Dallas. Apostle Tahar going in. The brothers in Houston, I believe. The brothers in Houston. You see? Just type in anything you want to know. Great Millstone puts it down for you, man. So like I said, this video is not gonna be about what reincarnation is. It's gonna I'm gonna show you that it was a known fact that people was not gonna understand this, man. And before I go into it, you had in the time of Yahushua, you had two groups. One group was called the Pharisees, and one group was called the Sadducees. Now the Pharisees, they believed in angels. They believed in reincarnation. They believed in heaven. But then you had the Sadducees, and the Sadducees, they did not believe in angels. They did not believe in reincarnation. So there you have it already. You know, two groups, one group believes in reincarnation, the other one does not. You know. So the first scripture is Matthew 11 and 1. Matthew 11 and 13. For all prophets and the law, for all the prophets and the law prophesied unto John, being John the Baptist. And if ye will receive it, this is Elias, which that's the Greek form of saying Elijah. This is Elijah, which was for to come. So Yahushua spoke about who John the Baptist is in the reincarnation. But Yahushua said, if you will receive it. Why did Yahushua say if you will receive it? Because it was not for everyone to understand. There were Sadducees among the people. There were Pharisees among the people that didn't understand it. You know, there were people amongst the people that was not part of the Pharisees, neither the Sadducees. They were just regular people. Just like the apostles, they was just regular people. You know? That's why they spoke about Yahushua being a friend of publicans and sinners. You know, there were also regular people around. You know? Just like you have today. Neutral people, so to speak. But they still believe. So it says, and if you will receive it, this is Elias, which was for to come. Because not everyone is supposed to understand this truth, man. Let me see if I can pop up that scripture. Matthew chapter 13 verse 11. He answered and said unto them, let me go into it. And another scripture pops in my head. Matthew 17 and 10. Gone. So Matthew chapter 13 verse 9. Who hath ears to hear, let him hear. Everyone has ears, unless someone chopped them off, but everyone has ears. So if you have ears to hear, let him hear. Meaning, if the Most High has given you the understanding, then let him hear this word. Let him hear this parable, this saying. Verse 10, and the disciples came and said unto him, why speakest thou unto them in parables? Meaning the Pharisees at that time. Why are you speaking unto them in parables? Yahushua answered. He answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given. So Yahushua also knew that the Most High was not going to impart understanding to everyone. He was not going to impart the understanding of reincarnation, for example, to everyone. Just like he spoke about it in Matthew 11. If you will receive it, this is Elijah, which is for to come. If you will receive it, because he knew certain people would not receive it, because it was not given to them. Like it says in John chapter 3 verse 27. It says John 3 and 27. John answered and said, a man can receive nothing except it be given him from heaven. So if the Most High does not impart unto you understanding, maybe he reveals unto you in this time that we live in, and we live in 2018 right now. It's March the 8th, 2018, which by now everyone has heard about the Hebrew Israelites. The negroes, latinos, and indianos are the Hebrew Israelites. Everyone has heard about it about now. It's 2018, man. You still don't know that you are a Hebrew Israelite? That's nearly impossible. Seeing, like I just showed you on YouTube, this word is out there, man. This word is so much out there that they are even blocking every video that comes online, man. Brothers, their pages are being took down on a rapid pace, man. You know, so if by now you still don't know that you're a Hebrew Israelite, I don't know what's going on, man. But in this time, you're supposed to know. But if you don't understand, and if you don't know, then it's not given to you from heaven. But the most I can show you, like, look, hey, you a Hebrew Israelite. But then you don't understand that the name of the Lord is Yahushai. You call him Yehoshua. That's because the Most High doesn't give you that understanding. You cannot receive that because the Most High has not given it to you. The same is that with reincarnation. You know? And this is another scripture that shows you that. Matthew chapter 17 verse 10. And his disciples asked him, saying, let me see. Yeah, this is a good one. Matthew chapter 17 verse 10. And his disciples asked him, saying, why then say the scribes that Elias must first come? And Yahushua answered and said unto him, Elias truly shall first come and restore all things. But I say unto you that Elias is come already, and they knew him not. Why did they knew him not? Why did they not know that Elias was already there? Because they did not know that John the Baptist was Elijah in the reincarnation, or Elias, whatever you want. You know, they did not know it. You know, that's why Yahushua said, and they knew him not, but have done unto him whatsoever they listed, they put him to death. Likewise shall also the Son of Man suffer of them. Then the disciples understood that he spake unto them of John the Baptist. So the disciples knew that Yahushua was speaking about John the Baptist when he spoke about Elijah. So they knew that John the Baptist was Elijah and the reincarnation. They knew it. But here Yahushua says they knew him not. So there were people, they did not know the reincarnation. They did not know who John the Baptist was in the reincarnation, because they didn't understand it. You know? So in verse 12, Yahushua says, likewise shall also the Son of Man suffer of them. Why? Because they do not know who Yahushua is. Neither do they know. Listen, they already don't know who Yahushua is, or what? Yeah, who Yahushua is when he was on the scene there. They already did not understand that he was the Son of the Most High. So how much more who Yahushua was in the reincarnation? Yahushua explained them, and they still didn't get it. You know? So this is John chapter 8 verse 52. Then said the Jews unto him, now we know that thou art the devil. Abraham is dead, and the prophets. And thou sayest, if a man keep my saying, he shall never taste of death. So this was an offensive thing to the Jews back then. That, do you mean to say that you are greater than Abraham? Because Abraham did not taste of death. Because Abraham died. So you want to say you're greater than Abraham because you can make sure that people are not going to die? They didn't get it. Verse 53. Art thou greater than our father Abraham, which is dead, and the prophets are dead? Who makest thou thyself? You know who you, so the Jews, they was like, who do you think you are? You know, and those same people are back today, man. You know, they don't understand who Yahushua is, because the Yahushua is not dealing with them in the first place. That's why he said unto them it's not given. Verse 54. Yahushua answered, if I honor myself, my honor is nothing. It is my Father that honoreth me, of whom ye say that he is your power. Yet ye have not known him, but I know him. And if I should say I know him not, I shall be a liar, like unto you. So you have certain people, they say, no, Yahushua was not harsh. No, Yahushua was not straight like y'all people, like y'all in a great millstone. Y'all too harsh. Y'all too straightforward. Yahushua was not like that. Yahushua spoke with love. Yes, he spoke with love to the people that understood this truth, to the people that followed him. But the people that didn't want to follow him, the people that was selling doves in front of the temple, what did Yahushua do, man? Yahushua grabbed the table. He overthrew the table, man. Meaning he threw the table where all the money was on. He threw it over, man. You cannot tell me that's not a straightforward man. That's not a man with anger. The scripture says that what was that word again? Yahushua is an austere man. Austere meaning straightforward. He's not gonna spare your feelings. He's not gonna spare your feelings. So Yahushua is a straightforward man. Just like you see here, he's calling people liars, man. But on the down low, on a roasting tip. If I say that I don't know the Most High, I will be a liar like you, man. Get out of here, man. Verse 55. Yet ye have not known him, but I know him. And if I should say I know him not, I shall be a liar like unto you. But I know him and keep his saying. Your father Abraham rejoiced to see my day, and he saw it and was glad. So Yahushua is clearly saying here that he was Isaac that Isaac is Yahushua in the reincarnation. He says that he was Isaac in his past life, because when it says in the scriptures, my day, everyone has his day, it's talking about the day that you was born. So why would Abraham rejoice in the day that he was born? If it was talking about Yahushua being born, then how can it say that Abraham saw it? The Jews did not understand. And so let me read it again. Your father Abraham rejoiced to see my day, and he saw it and was glad. So why did Abraham see the birth of Yahushua? Because he was his father, man. And why did he rejoice to see the birth of a person? When you are a father, you cannot wait until your son is born, man. That's why you are rejoicing to see the birth of your son. And he saw it and was glad, because he was his father, being Isaac. Being Abraham, and Yahushua being Isaac. But the Jews did not understand. Verse 57. Then said the Jews unto him, Thou art not yet 50 years old, and hast thou seen Abraham? They did not get it, man. Abraham was in another timeline than Yahushua. So they was like, man, what you talking about? You're not even 50 years old. And even if you was 50, you would not have seen Abraham, because that was years ago, man. Yahushua said unto them, Verily, verily, I say unto you, before Abraham was, I am. Because Yahushua was the first spirit created. Yahushua was Adam. But they didn't understand that neither. Yahushua was Melchizedek, Malak Tazadak, king of righteousness. They didn't understand that neither. So Yahushua said, I was before Abraham. So because Yahushua was firing shots, spiritual shots at them, what did they do? Verse 59. Then took they up stones to cast at him. But Yahushua hid himself and went out the temple, going through the midst of them, and so passed by. So if you want to say that, hey, Yahushua, he spoke with love, why would they throw stones at someone that's not speaking straight to the point, to someone that is speaking plainly, meaning without holding back? The scriptures say, cry aloud, spare none. Yahushua was not sparing anybody when he spoke. But people want to say, yeah, he was not harsh. Yahushua was an austere man. Look up the word austere if you don't know, and you're gonna find out. So they cast stones at him because they just didn't understand. And like I said, Yahushua was Melchizedek also. Hebrews chapter 5 verse 10. Let me start at 7, I think. Let me start at 8. Hebrews 5 and 8. Though he were a son, yet learned he obedience by the things which he suffered, being Yahushai, and being made perfect, he became the author of eternal salvation unto all them that obey him. Yahushai. He's the author of eternal salvation, called of the Most High and High Priest after the order of Melchizedek. So Yahushai comes in the order of Melchizedek, not in the order of the Levites. But this is a spiritual saying in itself, because Yahushai is Melchizedek in the reincarnation. That's why it says this, verse 11, of whom we have many things to say, and hard to be uttered, seeing ye are dull of hearing. So we can speak a lot about, Yahushai and Melchizedek. Yahushai is Melchizedek. But Melchizedek itself was not to be understood. Neither reincarnation by many people. Because they were dull of hearing. Meaning, they didn't get it. They just didn't get it. Because, like I say, this lesson and what this lesson is all about is not for everyone to understand. Seeing ye are dull of hearing. Another thing, man. The reincarnation of Melchizedek. So you can clearly see the point I'm trying to make here, man. For the brothers that are teaching other people, it's not for everyone. Not everyone is gonna understand reincarnation. Just explain them once, twice. If they don't get it, they don't get it, man. Just keep it moving, man. You can't keep going back and forth. Give them the scriptures. If they don't understand it, it already shows you in these scriptures that I just pulled that not everyone was gonna understand it, man. So with that, the last scripture is Sirach, chapter 39 and 24. As his ways are plain unto the holy, which the word holy, if you go into the word holy, it goes into the Latin word santa, which means to separate from people. We are trying to be holy, so we are separating ourselves from the world. Which that, when you walk in the ways of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, his ways become plain, meaning easy, simple to understand. If you separate yourself from the world and if you, are meant to understand it, then the ways are plain, the understanding is plain. So are they stumbling blocks unto the wicked. It's not given unto everyone. So reincarnation neither. That's one of the topics that's not to be understood by everyone, man. So with that, I want to say, Call Alayim Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai Waha Rakak Kodash Shalom to the Akyam.